Well, howdy everybody, how's it going? Hello Blade Vap, hello Mecha Ninja, hello Delta. I had some difficulties there with my stream title, as I'm sure you saw. For some reason, OBS just went ahead and auto-loaded the last stream title that I used. And I tried to click away from it, and I accidentally clicked start stream, so I had to fix that. Which type did you keep to pair with Ghost? Me? Who will Hilda kill today? Kilda is gonna go after Brawly today. So where we're at right now is we're in, whoops, where is my, there we go. Whoops, my windows are all over the place. Okay, so we need to go down and talk to Mr. Briny today. Bladevap is Water Ghost now. What happened to you? Wish I had the first of show today. Still on its way. Ah, it'll be there soon, Delta. Okay, so, as a quick recap. Last time we did technically beat Roxanne. It was awful, but we did. We have Hilda, Landgrave, and Joshua. And we are going to go battle Brendan and then head down to Mr. Briny's house. Oh hey, Vap, you had a match call feature put on your PokéNav. Cool. Let's register each other so we can get in touch anytime. I don't want to talk to this guy. Registered Brendan in the PokéNav. Hilda killed him, says Delta. Spooky hydration. Oh my gosh, I just remembered that I put... Hang on, no, the redeem is not accurate. No, don't click on the channel points. I'm turning that off. Okay, so for anyone who didn't see, I added an Eat Watermelon redeem for panel joints. And no, Mecha Ninja redeemed it already. I made that, and then I went to cut open the watermelon that I bought, and it was rotten inside, so I cannot in fact eat watermelon, but I'll take your Eat Watermelon as a redeem to drink some Corona, because that's sort of a summertime, it's kind of a fruit. The hops are in it. Hops are a fruit, right? So I'm gonna eat some watermelon. There we go. By the way, Vap, I walked by Mr. Briny in Petalburg Woods. I bet he was on his way home to his cottage by the sea. How's your Pokedex? Have you filled in any pages yet? Not very many. Mine rules. Want to have a battle to test how far you've progressed? I do. I know you just became a trainer, but I won't go easy. Alright, so this is, I believe, a new battle that I don't recall being in Sapphire and Ruby. I think that you don't battle him until later. I might be misremembering that, but for some reason I think that is the case. Here's our MVP, Hilda, who's recently level 14 after her run-in with the rock. She's incredibly powerful now. Her confidence is high. She just got a crit. She's just taking hits like nobody's business. Hilda's jacked. Double crits in a row. She's doing really good, frankly. She took some notes from Nosepass on how to do several crits in a row. I think we haven't used Sing yet. I'm gonna use Sing, just for funsies. He used Leer. I forgot how discordant Sing is in this generation. Near, 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 near. I would really like for Hilda to get a better attacking move than Tackle, but at least it's got stab bonus. That is 3 crits in a row from Hilda. Atrika woke up immediately. Eat grape. Thanks, Delta, I will. I'll eat the greatest grape of all. Oh my gosh. Cute charm kicked in. Hilda's incredible. I can't believe I said she was gonna be dead weight on this team. She's just abusing the RNG like she's living inside the cables and wires. You're pretty good, says Brendan. I'm not pretty good, Skitty is. By the way, you know Mr. Briny, the guy I just passed? I bet you didn't know this since you just moved here, Vap, but Mr. Briny was once a great sailor. So I think... a couple of things here. I don't remember if there's a Pokemart in Dewford Town. I'm just gonna go ahead, and just in case there is not a Pokemart, I'm gonna buy a couple things, because I don't want to run out of stuff and have to go back to the mainland. Though maybe I'm remembering that wrong. You're already on Blue Sky, right, says Delta. I sure am. I saw that Elon wants to get rid of the blocking feature on Twitter, but he can't do that, because for social media apps, you have to... If you want to use the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store, you have to allow a blocking feature on your social media. It's like... It's their policy. So, I mean, I guess he technically could get rid of it if he wanted to destroy the app, which maybe he does. I'm starting to think this is all just an act of corporate sabotage. But anyway, I don't have an invite right now. I had one invite and I gave it to Sylvanir, and now they're not giving me another one yet. So I don't know how they decide how to give you invites. It must just be a matter of time. So Landgrave, our beautiful Nuzleaf, does in fact have cut, so we can pick up some goodies on our way back. We got the X accuracy. Going every 2 weeks, says Delta. Oh my gosh. 1 every 2 weeks? That is rough. Melon Husk is salty. He was forced to pay 44 billion. Genuinely, that's my conspiracy theory that I believe in, is that maybe some of the things he's doing with Twitter, he genuinely believes are good ideas, but I think a lot of the things he's doing, he knows are bad ideas, and he's just trying to ruin the app. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pick up our free berry of the day. Oh, and it's a really good one. It's the person berry. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. I don't think we have any. Yeah, awesome. Okay, we have no copies of that berry, so that's great. I'm gonna go ahead and give an Oran berry to Hilda and an Oran berry to Joshua. By the way, for a future stream, I've been working lately. I know at some point I mentioned in the past that I had been working on restoring some of my old handheld game systems, and then I kind of just fell off for a while and lost track of what I was doing, but I got back into it recently, so I want to do a couple different things. I want to replace the battery on my copies of Gold and Silver and Crystal. I want to replace the internal battery on my copy of Emerald version. And then I need to open up my Game Boy Advance SP and clean out the power switch because it's gunky and it doesn't work very well. Oh, the mouse on the overlay! I totally forgot! Oh no! Well, I don't think Boulder's here today, so oh no, I totally forgot! That's awful, I'm sorry. I'll get it done probably this weekend then and have it up and live for the next stream. Thankfully this will be a nice long playthrough, so it's not like this is, you know, the only episode that it would have been viewable. Thank you for reminding me though. I had this funny feeling before the stream of like, am I forgetting something? And I am. Let's see, he legitimately thinks they're all good ideas. He surrounds himself with yes men and fires anyone who dares disagree with him. Puts himself in an echo chamber. Yes. That's certainly true as well. Vat repairs handhelds. Hey, I found some wires. Posting it before Blade can. Very true. I will be finding some wires.
It's Friday.
It is his favorite day. I love those videos. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm gonna have a stream coming up sometime soon where I do some of that restoration work. I'm borrowing a soldering iron from a friend of mine, so I'm going to be soldering in some new batteries and just making some adjustments and stuff, and I thought it might be fun to watch. I don't know. This is the Pokemon game of all time, says Flair. You know, I firmly agree with you, Flair. Hilda got another critical hit, as is her nature. She's just violent and lusts for blood. We're going to pick up all the dropped items here. So yeah, I've gone ahead and ordered the batteries that I need to replace those old cart batteries, because, as many of you may know, if your internal battery runs dry in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, you completely lose your ability to save the game, which is really unfortunate. And then it's a little bit better in RSE. In RSE, time-based events won't work anymore, but you can still save the game, which is awesome. You don't actually lose your critters. But you can't use berries, TV events and sales and stuff will no longer happen. Yes, Hilda, learn double slap! Get crazy, get crazy! We're gonna go ahead and get rid of Tail Whip, because we don't need that. And no, it's not a Nuzlocke. Thank you for posting the rules, Mecha Ninja. It's a rare Pokemon run. Okay, Hilda's jacked and scary. She's ready to slap. Let's go ahead and switch out Landgrave for the lead. So yeah, I have a copy of Pokemon Emerald that the battery has run dry, and it's a little bit of an irritating process to take out the old battery and solder in the new one, but it's not that crazy. If you've done soldering before, it's like, you just like, it's like 2 little joints that you have to undo and then redo, so it should be pretty smooth sailing. And then it's like having a brand new copy, so I would really like to have that. Hi Text Eclipse, how are you today? Thank you for subscribing at Tier 2. Fancy for 34 months. Whoa wowie. Whoa wowie indeed. Whoa yowie. Sorry, getting off topic here. Thank you so much for your loyal subscription. I really appreciate it. That's crazy. 34 months. Wait, says Texty Clips. I presume you saw the thing Delta posted. Yes, I did. Your favorite day mayonnaise. Okay. Mr. Briny is here being adorable with his pet Pico. Let's go ahead and interrupt their fun. Hey, bud. Hold on, lass. Wait up, Pico. Oh, you're Vap. You saved my darling Pico. We owe so much to you. What's that? You want to sail with me? You have a letter bound for Dewford and a package for Slateport, then. Quite the busy life you must lead. But certainly what you're asking is no problem at all. You've come to the right man. We set sail for Dewford. Dewford it is, then. Anchors away. Pico, we're setting sail, my darling. If App is hunting another mon, I'm gonna say she'll find a shiny, and if she isn't, I will still say she'll find a shiny. After Slateport, and the route right above Slateport, is our next 1 to 2% encounter Pokemon. It's a 2%, so we will be battling quite a bit, so it's possible. It could happen. It's my dad! Oh, Vap, where are you now? It sounds windy wherever you are. I just heard from Devon's Mr. Stone about your Pokénav, so I decided to give you a call. It's newfangled technology. Sounds like you're doing fine, so that's fine with me. You take care now. Bye, Dad. Registered Dad Norman in the Pokémon. Cool. First name Dad, last name Norman. I'll drink to that. You need some jeweler glasses, says Mecha Ninja. That's true. Ahoy! We've hit land in Dewford. I suppose you're off to deliver that letter to, who was it now? Oh, Steven. Dad Norman. That's what the main character always calls their dad. I don't have jeweler's glasses, but I have a, what's it called? A jeweler's loop? I don't know what I think it's called a loop. The little magnifier. Wow, he bothered to cross the sea to visit Dewford. Did he maybe come here because you heard about Brawly? He's so cool. Everyone idolizes him. Gorge your eyes on this! It's a silk scarf. It's right at the cutting edge of fashion. I can see your eyes twinkling. You appreciate my dazzling style. You're a delight. Here you go. I want you to have it. So this is a great item for our Skitty. This is basically like Miracle Seed or any other type of type boosting hold item. I actually have a Miracle Seed. I should just give that to Landgrave instead of... Well... Yeah, Landgrave got faster since he evolved, so he doesn't need to be holding the Quick Claw anymore. Silk Scarf will improve Hilda's tackle and double slap, so we'll give her the Silk Scarf, and then let me see how fast my Mudkip is. It might actually be better to give Joshua a speed boosting Quick Claw. Yeah, he's pretty slow. Thank you for following, JJE Forever. G Forever, maybe it is. Hello, welcome to Vap Chat. Yeah, I'm gonna give the Quick Claw to Joshua. Joshua's gonna be very important in this battle against Brawly, because these are the only guys we can use for this gym encounter. And we've got a dark type and a normal type, so water type is gonna have to be the thing. I like your naming scheme. Okay, got it, JJ. Dad Norman, come get me from the party. They're drinking, says Texty Clips. This is a recommended fishing spot. Are you getting the itch to fish? Yes, I'm so itchy for fish. So he gives us the old rod, which we don't really need for this playthrough. But he's just a nice guy. I don't want to say no to him. Is there anything more sad than telling like a dad-aged man that you don't care about fishing? It just crushes their little spirits. So I'll take the old rod. But nothing rare can be caught with an old rod. Look at the sprite of Zigzagoon. He looks like a Muppet. There's a lot to be said for living on a small island like this, in harmony with Pokemon and the family. I left the major port of Slateport City when I married my husband. Life goes by slowly on this little island, but being surrounded by the beautiful sea, that's happiness too. These two are so sweet. What do Pokemon in the Vapiverse fish? Maybe they just fish other Pokemon and it's like a... What's the word? It's almost like a competitive sport. There's like no hooks involved, it's just like a wrestling match between the fisher and the fish. And then at the end you like shake fins and they go on their merry way. That would be like if a 10-year-old... That would be like if a 10-year-old told me they didn't like Pokemon. There's a stone cavern at the edge of town. You can find rare stones there, and we'll find our rare stone, Steven's stone, there as well. Yeah, the naming scheme text eclipse is from, so initially I wanted to do, like, random name generator names from, like, a fantasy name generator, but for some reason the one that I picked gave me the names, like, Joshua, Hilda, and, oh gosh, what was the other one? Like, Gertrude or something like that? They were very, non-fantasy names. So Hilda and Joshua are from that, and then I switched to a different one that gave me Landgrave, which I think is extremely funny. Yeah, what Delta said. Playing first Pokemon game right now. Ruby, since it was on sale at GameStop, just saved the world from Maxie's idiocy and caught Groudon. Only took 2 Ultra Balls to catch Groudon. Wow, for the first time. Are you enjoying it? That's awesome. Have you heard about this new good fishing? Okay, so this is this is a randomly generated cool phrase that you can change in this town. I always thought this was a funny feature. He says, I mean, sheesh, good fishing. It's the hottest thing in cool. Wherever you're from, good fishing is the biggest thing happening, right? I'm gonna go ahead and crush his spirits and inform him that it's not actually that cool on the mainland. Whoop, oh, I said yes again. Yeah, it's still cool, but oh, times are changing. Just got an update on, Napster. No, it's not cool. Okay, I'll tell him what's cool and what's in. Yes, I will, Delta. I just went to the grocery store and stocked up on supplies, like literally right before this stream, and we're gonna be bringing all the lawn furniture and plants and stuff inside, and we're ready to go. Okay, let's change the word good to be a little more sort of accurate. There we go. Bad fishing. Yeah, that's right. I knew that all along. Of course I knew that. Bad fishing, right? Yeah, that's it. It's there. Isn't bad fishing the coolest or what? Good fishing is so 5 minutes ago. Now we all just suck at fishing. Whoops, hang on. I just realized I might not have put out my tweet saying that I'm streaming. Did I? Oh no, I did. Okay, never mind. I just forgot that I did that. Maybe it's because I had the stream name wrong. Text Eclipse says it is my favorite Pokemon in it. JJ says, I got the game 2 days ago, got 12 hours in playtime. Yeah, it really sucks you in, doesn't it? Got traded a shiny Combi from a streamer, and that's now a Vespiquen. What's in vogue? Why, it has to be bad fishing. Something reset my browser and it reset to light theme. The horror of horrors. A flashbang. Vap evening, everybody. I left the typo in on purpose. Vap everning. Every pony. Everybody. Why did I say every pony? I need to sit down. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. I'm sitting down. I'm scooting my chair in. It's all good. Everything's Gucci. I don't know why I said every pony. Maybe it's because I started drinking this beer really early into the stream this week. Let me just adjust my camera. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. The Vip Vob Horse. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing great. I'm studying on the hip and trendy bad fishing now. Is it true there's a deep link between bad fishing and holiday? Oh, yeah. Yeah. The connection goes deep, buddy. You can't even imagine. Teaching my Pokemon about bad fishing, but it's not going well. Across the sea, is bad fishing even more popular? It's titled The Last Bad Fishing! It's beautiful. Simply beautiful. Hello, Y. How's it going? Every Pokemon's is only to a tar. This whole business about bad fishing. Isn't there a TV show on it? No, because we're emulating this game, so we can't watch TV shows, because time-based events don't work. I collect official Bad Fishing Lations merchandise. He's got dolls, clothing, picture books, and he's not sharing. I was thinking though, wouldn't you agree bad fishing has grown from being something trendy to being part of our daily lives? Beg pardon, that much what? However, it's true bad. Okay, these guys are just having a Twitter argument. Who commented that excellent Latios? Oh, commissioned that excellent Latios. I don't think they're in here today, Text Eclipse. It's Colonel Butter. My squad is Axolotl the Swampert, Garden the Gardevoir, Vespiquen the Vespiquen, Spark the Pikachu with a jacket, Goomba the Breloom, and Jet the Latios. That's a very good team. Very Gen 3. I remember there being an item hidden somewhere around here, but I don't know where. What do people do if they need to go to a washroom? What if my rod hooks a big one while I'm in the washroom? I just can't go. Oh boy, that's what bad fishing's all about. You really gotta pee. Delta says, I'm a simple mudfish. I see Swampert. I approve. A good and perfect team. It has Latios in it. Automatic 10. Yeah, the design sensibilities of this generation are very, very nostalgic and appealing to me. Aw, man, not Supersonic. I hate Supersonic. This is the worst. This is some bad fishing. I guess I'll just keep trying. Come on, Landgrave, you got this. Don't give up, bud. Nope, he's given up. And now he's getting poison stinged. Okay, at least he didn't get poisoned from it. I guess there's still time. Oh god. No, Landgrave, please! You're supposed to be my ace! He's going from hero to zero. And he got poisoned, and I don't have a Lumberry or a full heal. He snapped out of confusion. Well, thank goodness. He heard me lamenting. Maybe text eclipse, maybe. I've got my list of rare Pokemon in front of me. I don't think any of them really seem like they would be a Seagrave, but it could happen. Alright, Landgrave is hurt by poison, and they are out. Goodbye, sweet prince. Let's go ahead and pull Hilda in. Got traded a level 58 Gengar I'm not using till my team's around level 60. That makes sense. Alright, Tentacool is gone. I lost because I'm trying not to go to the washroom. Can you imagine saying that in like a sporting event? I just lost because I was trying not to pee my pants. It's Jerry. Sob. Roxanne chewed me out in class today. This guy's such a simp. Are we not allowed to say that on stream anymore? I forgot. He's such a shrimp. Oh no, Lamau, but also Mood. I forgot that in this generation, you can't... I think you can't not register people in your Pokénav. You just automatically get them, I think, and then they just call you all the time. I don't think you can say that about Babs' text eclipse. My bad, I forgot. He's a shrimp, as shrimple as that. It's so shrimple. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and save. I won't tell, this is text eclipse. Thank you, thank you. Did you guys see the thing that I posted in the Discord today with the advertisement for TwitchCon? It just floored me. I was laughing for so long. I'm in there's a Discord server for the Artist Alley for TwitchCon that I've been in for years and years and years. And I usually am pretty, like, chatty in there. But I hadn't talked in there too much recently. And I got a ping this morning from Dill, the guy who organizes the Artist Alley among other events, and he was like, hey, check out this thing our social media team put together, and he tagged like me and like, I don't know, maybe 9 other artists or something, and I was like, oh, what is that gonna be? He sure chose an awesome moment to feature, or I guess he didn't choose it, the social media chose an awesome moment to feature. Ultimate glory, that was so funny. Hello, Errol750. Is that online or only in Vegas? It is just in Vegas. It's at the Las Vegas Convention Center, I believe. Wondering how much content they come through before settling. I know. It's so funny. Because, like, my guess is that they were trying to look for a variety of different mediums so that it looks like there's a lot of variety in the Artist Alley and it's not just, like, you know, prints. So it makes sense that they would pick, you know, something that kind of looks more like model painting or something along those lines, but it's still deeply funny. And someone else was featured who made like an Evolution Chimera where they like sewed together several different plushes to make like a Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Eevee combo, and that's what they got featured in too, and they were also like, why did they pick this? So I think they were trying to be funny, and it was successful. It was very funny. Just watching VODs like, oh my god, yeah! I wonder if they did look at a lot of content. Okay, confirmed, you do not have an option to not register people in your Pokénav, but that's fine, I don't mind. We might need to do some, grinding or rebattling later in this game so that we do well, so it's good to have trainers available to do that with. Just call you Arrow. Okay, how is the rarest of the rare going? It's going well. This is our team so far. We've got the starter, and then Skitty, which is a 1% encounter, and C-Dot, which is evolved into Nuzleaf, which is also a 1% encounter, so lots of nice rare boys so far. But I'm hoping we can just get lucky and kind of zip through this encounter with Brawly. And our next Pokemon is going to be on the route above Slateport City. The one that's like, the cycling road is up above, and then you go down below. So it's exciting. The Pokemon artist community is one of the most communities ever. Very true, Text Eclipse, very true. Hey you, gets awfully dark ahead. It'll be tough trying to explore. The guy who came by earlier, Steven I think it was, he knew how to use Flash, so he ought to be alright, but, well, for us hikers, helping out those we meet is our motto. Here you go, I'll pass this on to you. Exactly, Delta, it's gonna be a mess. That's why I'm kind of trying to level Pokemon up as we walk around. So Flash is not great in this generation, unfortunately. They beefed it up quite a lot after this gen, but in this gen, it doesn't do much. It doesn't layer the way that it does now. Now it's like if you use 2 flashes in a row, it's like really good, but in this gen, it's basically just Sand Attack. Which Pokemon I'll be getting next? That's a secret, Arrow. You'll have to stay tuned. Or you can check Bulbapedia to see what Pokemon are really rare in Emerald. Yeah, you should see. I'm gonna try to get there by the end of this stream. We'll see. There's a lot of NPCs in Slateport, but like I'm not planning on reading the dialogue for every single one of them, so I'm hoping we can just kind of zip through. Errol says, now I'm staying until I fall asleep. Oh, don't stay up too late. Delta is taking from Kiwi in the Discord. I can't watch tonight, but I can't wait to catch up and learn what Pokemon got a concussion tonight. Tell Kiwi that I'm gonna be the Pokemon that gets a concussion tonight. In reality, it's probably gonna be Mudkip, though. Mudkip's gonna have to soak up a lot of damage from Brawly's team. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and train Joshua as we run through this cave and see if we can get him maybe to level 16. Skitty might actually be able to learn Flash, but I don't really want her to learn it, because, like, why? It just kind of seems like a waste of one of her move slots. Hey, Stumbles, how's it going? Oh, you know what I could do? I could go pick up that Ralts that I had. I bet Ralts can learn Flash. I could go pick up the Ralts and have her help us out just to get through this cave so that I don't have to blunder in the dark for 2,000 years. What's happening indeed, Stumbles? I've got my Corona and I'm ready to party. Doing great. Hello, Flareon. Thank you so much for 28 big ones. Oh my gosh. That's nuts. It feels like you just came in here yesterday. I can't believe it's been 28 months. Oh my gosh. The passage of time is unceasing, and I can't control it. The Makahito will give him some attack EVs. That's true, that's true. What was I gonna say? It's not a Nuzlocke. It's got special rules. If you type !rules in the chat, it'll pull them up. What was I saying? Oh yeah, today I went to the grocery store to pick up stuff for the storm that's coming through, and I got this 6-pack of Corona, and it seemed a little bit, light, but I didn't really look at it very hard. I just loaded it into my cart, and then I paid for it, and then whoops, I didn't do what I meant to do. I was supposed to get Ralts. I'm so unfocused. Did someone say !rules? As I went to load the beer into my car, I noticed that one of the bottles was like, it only had like an inch of beer at the bottom, but it was completely sealed. It wasn't like someone had opened it, because it wasn't a twist-off cap. It was like one of those, you know, factory sealed caps you have to use a bottle opener on. Here's Gertrude. Okay. I forgot we got her all the way to level 11. So yeah, I realized that one of the bottles was almost completely empty due to some kind of factory error, I guess. So I had to go back in, and like thankfully the manager who I'm buds with was like right there by the door. So I was like, hey, can I go get a better one? And she was like, oh yeah, no problem. Oh my gosh, like everyone can learn Flash. Okay, well we're gonna give it to Gertrude. So anyway, she told me to just go. It was kind of funny. Instead of taking the beer and like putting it, I don't know, behind the counter or something. She told me to just go put it back on the shelf, the messed up one. She's like, yeah, just put it back on the shelf. One of my guys will get it later. So I was like, okay. I felt very sketchy just walking over there and just putting down this messed up thing of beer on the shelf. So my solution, because I was worried someone else was just going to pick it up and buy it, so I took out the bad bottle and like put it very conspicuously next to the rest of it, so that it would be a lot harder for someone to make the same error that I did. Earl says, if this was a Nuzlocke with only the rarest, it would be hell. Oh my gosh, that would be agony. It would go so slowly. Texty Clip says, I was looking at the fancy booze, but then I was like, nah. They had tequila that cost $350. Oh my gosh. You could buy a really cool plushie with that money, says Major Lehman. Major, you've got the right idea. Maybe someone else will buy the beer. I don't even think that's what it was. I think she just didn't want to deal with it. I think she was like, whatever, just go put this down and I'll send someone over to get it later, you know? Because she wasn't like behind the customer service station. She was just walking around. So she probably just was like, whatever, I'll deal with this later. It's just really funny to me. Okay, pick up an escape rope. And descend into the depths. No, I don't remember if I can use Flash yet. I might actually have to go get the gym badge from Brawley. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna wander around here for a little bit and battle, I don't know, Aeron, maybe Sableye is here, I think. Later on, when you get the bike, you can go up onto the next floor and find Nosepass. And I think, what's it called? The one with the mouth? It begins with an M. Mawile. Yes. I think you can find Mawile here too. Yes. But none of those Pokemon are rare enough. They are beneath our notice. You know, the one with the mouth. Yeah. I said the word Makahita so many times, that's all I can think of. Most Pokemon have mouths. Well, yeah, but the one with the mouth that goes like, nyam, 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 nyam. I was thinking Nosepass until you said mouth. Well, if it was Nosepass, I would say the one with the nose, you know, of course. Loudred says Blade Pep. Okay, we got an extra Pokeball. Zubat has come to put a stop to your streams. She's come to echolocate me out of existence. Here's Sableye. Let's go ahead and, I don't know, let's try out Rock Tomb. Why not? It would be cool to find a shiny Sableye. I know the chances of that are, well, you know, roughly 1 in 8,000, but shiny Sableye is very beautiful. It has, I think it has green crystal eyes, and then its skin is like gold. It's a really cool one. They really went hard on the shiny for it. Okay, so that's Joshua to the next level. Looking great, J-Man. Oh, here we go. We really needed this. I honestly completely forgot about the concept of evolution. Let's see. If I meet your roommate, Zubat, not our roommate, can I call her Zuby as a nickname? Zuby sounds so much like a doobie. I may have a problem, says Blade. That's really good. I like Zuby. Oh, Marshtomp's sprite is very interesting in this gen. Gosh, Joshua would like to learn Mudshot. Yes, please. That's an L, not an I. Oh, Zooble, I'm sorry. That actually makes a lot more sense. Zooble, not Zuby. Okay. What am I gonna do here? I definitely want Water Gun. I definitely want Rock Tomb. So the question is basically, do I want to replace Mud Slap or Tackle? Probably Mud Slap, because, I mean, it does reduce accuracy, which is really good, but it's so weak. But Tackle doesn't have the same type of attack bonus at all, and it's pretty weak, so I'll have to ask Zooble if they're okay with it. Zuby with an L is good, too. If Nosepass always faces north, how does it have a back sprite? Maybe the battle always orients to the north. Mud Slap is accuracy, and Shot is speed. Okay, I'll get rid of Tackle. Why not? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's a local school or something that has a marching band that's practicing, so if you're wondering what that noise was, that's what it is. Thank you for following. I think that says Nikki Paprika? That's a cute name. It forces to face a certain way of battling. It faces north and away from you. just battles butt first. There's Aaron, a cute little fella. I really loved Aaron when I was a kid. I still do, but... There's Mudshot. Which is a pretty significant improvement at this stage in the game. I think... So this is where, when we get a bike, we'll be able to go up and find Nosepass and stuff. I think with Marshtomp with Mudshot, I think we're going to be able to deal with Brawly. It might be a little squirrely, but I think we can do it. The local marching band versus the Vappa band. Speaking of cool shiny mons, Venomoth is a pretty one. It turns luminescent blue instead of violet. I do really like blue shinies. I just kind of like the Venomoth family in general. Venonat is so cute and fuzzy, and Venomoth is very elegant. And I like any Pokemon that has like 3 horns on its head, of course. Yeah, Legends Arceus, the wild Nosepass face north, and they're chilling in the wild. Yeah, that was such a nice detail. I really liked that. What if you fight a Nosepass with a Nosepass? Which way is north? They both just kind of stand next to each other. Like, you know how giraffes fight by, like, knocking their necks together by standing side by side? It would be like that. Oh, I should have used Rock Tomb. I didn't think of it. Well, at least Supersonic missed. Alright. Zoobs is out. The other thing to consider is that I think, if I'm remembering correctly, the Emerald version of Brawly's gym has more gym trainers than the RSE version, because I think they accounted for the fact that you basically just go straight from Roxanne to Brawly. So, Ham-Ha Butsukoi, how are you? So I'm hoping that maybe we'll be able to get Hilda and Landgrave powered up a little bit more before we get to Brawly. But I think I would be happy with Joshua just being at level 17 when Comic Zubat and Dratini supersonicked each other. Is Probopass always facing north too? I think because Probopass has the 3 heads, it could probably just designate one of the little ones to face north instead, you know? Alright. Whoops. Go ahead and move Landgrave up to the front. There we go. Joshua's all ready to go. Okay, so let's go ahead back. Aren't both Hilda and Landgrave Stone Evos? Yes. And I honestly don't think I'm gonna evolve Landgrave. I might evolve it later, but so far, I think I just kind of like it being a Nuzleaf with its silly little, you know, the little head leaf. I was today years old and I found out Probopass has 3 heads. Well, I guess it's three noses. It's got like 2 mini noses. I'm sort of free from this curse, Probopass. Thought you were gonna say something about the nipples. No, I'm trying to be appropriate this time. But yeah, we need to get I think a Moonstone for Hilda. And Landgrave is a Leaf Stone? Probopass can smell so much, that's true. No matter what it does, it's just experiencing every smell on Earth. It seems like a rough way to live. Though I guess dogs do that, but dogs like bad smells, you know? Like, the worse it is, the more dogs like it. So I don't think they mind. Alright, let's go over and just attack Brawly. Just assault that man. Well, his Pokemon, anyway. Gonna heal up, drop off Ralts in the PC because I don't want to cheat by relying on it. And then we're gonna go Brawl. Alright, let's go ahead and... Something I was thinking about recently is, like, you know, obviously Pokemon games tend to reflect our current level of, like, technology. You know, like, the Pokedexes tend to physically, like, resemble, in their design, whatever game system Pokemon was coming out in at the time and that kind of thing. So it's, like, an obvious statement, but, something that I think is, like, a subtler detail of that is that the PCs... Like, this is sort of what home computers looked like at the time when this game came out. I mean, some people had cooler ones, but this was just kind of what a home PC was like. And then as gens went on, they got sleeker and prettier looking, and then eventually you just got the, like, PC cube that just goes in your pocket, which I feel like is representative of how a lot of people don't have PCs anymore. I mean, gamers do, but like people either have a laptop or like a phone, you know? It's just kind of funny. How's it going, Champion Bound Vap? Duford's gym leader Brawley commands fighting types. Okay. He said watch out for using normal types, and good luck. Okay, so we're gonna go to the right, and then... Nope, nothing there. Okay. I love this, this battle music. The Rotom Dex is basically your phone, is also now the PC. I never thought of that. Wow. Yeah, it's funny, right? Because I guess, like, the notion of, like, a big, bulky PC that sits in a building is, like, just kind of from a bygone era. Don't you dare brush me off. It's not my fault if you cry, she says. Take it easy, girl. Laura, you're so mean. I'm not even crying yet. There's still time. Alright, Landgrave, sick 'em. Shoot him with your pellets. Not 2 times, come on. Okay, well, Bide is fine. We're just gonna use Growth if she's gonna use Bide. Meditite looks really cute in this gen. Look at its little blushy cheeks. Let's use Growth again. One of my friends told me a new hire at their tech company didn't understand the press any key prompt and was like, are desktop computers for old people now? Unfortunately, I think they're either an old person thing these days, or they're like a specialist thing. Like I said, if you're a gamer, or you do some kind of like work that involves needing a powerful PC, but a lot of people in my age range will have a laptop or a phone, and that's about it. Maybe an iPad, you know, something like that. Wow, I lost, she says. The battle girls permanently defy gravity with flying kicks. Yeah, they're actually psychic type trainers because they have Meditite. So that's how they're staying up. That's my theory. So we actually do want to find and battle every trainer that's in here, because that will be very much to our advantage. I'll show you the gumption of a sailing man. Don't show me your gumption. No one wants to see that, but... Oh gosh. Lilith and Brendan, who is knockoff Brendan, my rival. I'm terminally online, so I kind of assume everyone's doing stuff on a PC. They are certainly not. No. My brother, like, teased me one time for having a PC. He's the Jolly Gumple. Okay, Meditate used Protect, so Hilda's double slap did not work. Landgrave is going in for violence. 2 people are gonna get that reference. And I'm not one of them, sadly. Oh man, come on Landgrave, you can hit harder than that, bud. I can't wait till Landgrave gets some better moves. I think he'll get Feint Attack relatively soon. Thank you for following, Ouroboros93. I think I'm just gonna try to team up with Nuzleaf and take out this Machop. I have a laptop accidentally broke by stepping on it. I also have a PC that doesn't power on. Oh no, stumbles. Do you watch the stream on your phone then? Okay, Landgrave leveled. We love that. And now this stupid Meditite. Oh no, I thought it was gonna use Protect again. Okay, it didn't. Or Detect, rather. On mobile, yes. Oh gosh, wild. You're viewing me so tiny. Come on, Meditite. Get the heck out of here. No one even takes you seriously. Your cute little cheeks. Phone viewers represent, says Bootsukoi. Do you guys use, like, the app or the browser? I don't want to know you, she says. How did this happen? The gym trainers are taking things really hard in here when they lose. Gosh. They seem a little stressed out. I'm gonna be a little, maybe, foolish, and I'm gonna lead with Hilda and see if I can get her leveled up. It's probably not gonna work out. She's probably gonna faint, but I gotta try. I use the app. It's bad. It's so bad, says Text Eclipse. Oh gosh. It just sounds rough, because I feel like most people stream in, like, you know, what's the word? Landscape? And then the app is kind of like portrait-y. And then like, how do you fit the chat in there? It just seems hard. I don't know. Black belt Christian. Oh, great. A really strong Makuhita. Okay, you know what? Oh, gosh. I'll use Sing and see if I can get away with this. That's wild, Stumbles. Text Eclipse says I have a stand for my phone. I watch a lot of Twitch, okay? That makes sense, yeah. Do what you gotta do. I don't actually watch a lot of Twitch, but I do. I'm embarrassingly invested in YouTube, so that's my issue. Oh, not arm thrust. Don't use arm. No, 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 no. Yes, be infatuated. Yes. No, no, 5 hits. The infatuation didn't stop him. That's unlucky. Okay, well, we tried. Guess I'll go to Landgrave. Black belt Christian? Jesus Christ exists in Pokemon? Hard to say. It is a mystery. I could turn it to full screen, but then I can't see or use the chat. Well, that's bad, UI. I'm usually watching Twitch or a mediocre movie while I work. Yeah, I usually have some YouTube video in the background virtually all of the time. When I'm showering, when I'm at the grocery store, I just need to hear someone telling me about a topic 24/7. I think it was COVID that did that to me, because I liked YouTube before, but I could go without it, and then COVID was just so quiet and isolating that I just got into, like, always having noise in my ears, because it felt like I was outside. Ah, it's sad. I've really given myself a weird brainworm. I'm gonna go out and heal, because I still think Skitty can do this. If my brain doesn't have noise, I either panic or hyperfocus. Both can be bad. I don't watch Twitch except for these streams. I'm also stuck to YouTube. Well, I'm honored to be your only, Twitcher? Twitchlet? I can see why they just call them Twitch streamers. Twitchlet sounds really bad. I don't like that. I just get, like, really bored, I think. I guess it sometimes makes me more anxious if I don't have a video on, but I don't know. It's like working from home is just very quiet. You just kind of, like, go through the same routine every day. There's not, like, the variety of, like, going into an office or something like that and, like, talking to different people, so I don't know. I feel like watching a different video every day. I'm like, something different happened today. Other day when I just decided to make an AMV for 8 hours on top of working 9 hours. What was it for? What's this we're playing, says Armades. This is Pokemon Emerald, but we're only using Pokemon that are a 1 to 2% encounter rate, so really rare Pokemon. Might is right, come on, he says. No outside noise, leave me alone with my thoughts, says Bitsukoi. It's strange because I follow a ton of people on here, but I never watch. So Butsukoi is in the opposite camp of not wanting any interference. That's interesting. I made a Pokemon Heroes AMV because I felt like it suddenly... You know what? That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Great, Hilda missed 2 Sings in a row, and now is gonna go down to Double Kick. I should really either take her to the cave to train her there, or I should just stop leading with her, honestly. I feel like she could deal with a Meditite, because the Meditites here, I don't remember them having, like, good fighting moves. Yeah, I feel like they have, like, Confusion, Fake Out, Detect, and maybe one other thing. It's the Machops and Makuhitas I need to look out for. Oh no, I forgot about the Dark typing. Oh no! Okay, we need to go to the cave. It's time to cave up. Our Pokemon in the top percentage of 1 to 2% encounter mons. Are our Pokemon in the top percentage of 1 to 2% encounter mons? Do you mean like IVs wise? 16-year-old me would be proud, says Text Eclipse. F. Our Pokemon. Alright, let's go back to the cave and spend like 5 minutes grinding, and then I think we'll be good. Because it's 4:52 right now, so it shouldn't take too much longer to beat this gym and just move on to Slateport, and then we'll have to beat up, what is it, Team Aqua that's there, and then we can move on and get our next Pokemon. I've been really into Japanese mystery lately. I've been avoiding true crime stuff because I feel like it'll be too addicting. It's a rabbit hole for sure. It's a rabbit hole that can make you feel very weird. That's what I would say. I don't know how sensitive you are to that type of thing, but I've occasionally dipped my toe into the true crime kind of world, and sometimes it can be pretty upsetting or just kind of make you have weird dreams or whatever, so tread lightly, I guess is what I'd say. but I do really like learning about horror media. Like, not watching or playing horror games or anything, but just kind of learning about how they made it. That's always fun. Okay, let's go ahead and just switch out so that she doesn't go down. Ouroboros says, the rare encounters. I remember as a kid I surfed for days trying to find a whale lord. That's a really rare one. That's like a 1 or 2%, isn't it? Fab doesn't know the Ratata meme, the top percentage of Ratata? Oh, I do. I just didn't realize that's what you were referencing. I've been on a horror kick basically since the middle of COVID, says Texty Clips. That makes sense. It makes sense. I love that stuff. That's why I don't want to hear about it. Do. Come on, Joshua! Let's go! Don't miss! Now, Joshua's really defensive now, which is great. Really like that. We're gonna need that. Oh, that didn't get held at a level up. Shoot. Partners into horror and creepypasta, so it's kind of fun, actually. Gosh, I used to read creepypasta when I was a kid. I think, like... I'm trying to remember how I found it. When I was, like, a preteen, I used to go on the 4chan Pokemon board, VP, and every once in a while there would be, like, a Pokemon creepypasta thread on there, and I think that was, like, the only way that I had figured out how to find it. I would not describe myself as very internet literate as a preteen. I'm not that young, Texty Clips. I'm 29. Preteen on 4chan, yeah. Well, you know, unsupervised internet access. You just find bad stuff. 1%. Didn't realize you had to fish for it till years later, says Ouroboros. I think there is actually a route where you can find Whalelord via surfing. But it's only one of them, and it's really rare. I might be misremembering that. Maybe it is just fishing. I don't know. It's not one that I'm planning on picking up for this run, so I don't have it written down. Alright, Landgrave. Finish him! There we go. Okay, so Hilda's leveled. That's great. And now let's just get Landgrave to 17, and then I think we'll be in good enough shape. Just a little grinding as a treat. It is surfing. Even this day I get it mixed up, says Ouroboros. Yeah, I had the memory it might have been surfing. But yeah, it's only like down by maybe Pacific Log or something like that. I was watching a PokeTuber the other day who pronounced it like... He pronounced Pacific Log really weirdly. I'm trying to remember what it was. Like Pacifid Log. He like put the emphasis on like weird parts of the word. Pacified log. I wish it could be paused on YouTube, and that's all my recommended vids became. Listen to a few and then realize they all kind of suck. Yeah, they're a very particularly tacky brand of horror. It can be kind of funny though if you're in the mood for that type of thing. It's almost like those movies you sent me, the like Ratatouille and stuff like that, where it's like a Safeway brand horror, you know? I don't know, sometimes I'm just in the mood for a really bad creepypasta. Alright, Landgrave is so powerful. Let's just take a look at everybody before we go back into the gym. What is Dog World? I think you've told me about Dog World before, that's ringing a bell. Okay, looking good, and looking real good. You know what, maybe I'll just get Joshua up to the next level, just because I don't want to have to do this gym thing twice. It's a world made of dogs, yes. I do remember you telling me about this, but like ages ago. It must have been like during COVID that we talked about this. Dog World. That's really funny. It would be scary. I got into a long conversation with my roommate the other night about what like changes would happen in the world if dogs and frogs overnight changed sizes. So all frogs became dog-sized and all dogs became frog-sized. But stayed in like the location that they're in. So like if you have a golden retriever, it is suddenly just the size of a frog. And if you have like a pond in your backyard, it's just full of dog-sized frogs and so on and so forth. I think in some places things would be scary but calm. Like the dog shelter people would not be having a good time, they'd be pretty shocked. But I think it would be very bad in places like golf courses or ponds or hiking trails, places where frogs abound. Yeah, it would be a lot of trouble. Texty Clips is neither of them would be able to survive their niche in the food chain. I do think there would be, because like some frogs can be pretty big, like bullfrogs and stuff, and I think there would be a high demand for like small dogs, you know? Dog-sized frogs would try to eat so many other things. If frogs were dog-sized, very many things would be eaten, especially with bullfrogs. It's true. I do want a sort of frog-sized golden retriever. I think that sounds very cute. You have to be careful not to like step on them though. Maybe it would be like, have you seen those pictures before of like people who have a pet turtle and they don't want to lose track of it, so they like tie a balloon to the shell so that they can always see where the balloon is, like in the yard? I think I would have to do that for a dog that was that size. Okay, Joshua is at level 18. We can get the heck out of here. Save money with dog food, that's true. It would be like owning a hamster. I also spell it with a P, Text Eclipse. The internet has infected my brain. Hampstaro. Wow, this is a really low level, Makahita. We don't have time for this trash. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. Come on, let us leave this cave in peace. I spent a long time recently learning about, do you guys remember Mirage Island in this game? And like how rare it is and stuff? Insults Makahita's level and runs away. Just throw a rotten tomato at it and leave. But let us leave. For anyone who doesn't know, Mirage Island is a very rare random event that can happen in RSE. And there's an old man in Pacific Log who's standing in his house, and every day you can go check with him whether he sees the island or not. And it's rarer than a shiny Pokemon. Yeah, it's something like 1 in 10,000. It's very low odds. And you can sort of manipulate the odds a little bit, because I believe it refers to, every time you talk to the old man, it checks the like secret IDs of the Pokemon in your party, and then decides if the island is there. So you could switch out your team of 6 Pokemon over and over and over again, and check with him, you know, a certain amount of times a day. And that would slightly sort of increase the likelihood of success, but I mean, is it really worth it? Just gonna go ahead and save real quick in the emulator. Okay, there we go. I just said I remember Mirage. I checked so many times daily. Hello, is it Sea Otter? How are you? Alright, let's go ahead and actually do the gym this time. Video of a guy had thousands of tadpoles in a small pond. He raised them into frogs and let them go in his neighborhood. Then he started breeding more. Yes, Frog King! He's like the Pied Piper, but with frogs. Been raining all day, but I got to enjoy some hot cocoa because of it. Oh, that's the best. And that's so fitting for your username, I am Coco. It is wild Wynot and Enigma berries. It's, I think it's lychee berries, actually, which are quite good berries, but not good enough to be 1 in like 10,000 odds, you know? I think we have frogs here. Let's see. If you had 420 Pokemon, nice, with different personal IDs, and checked every day with each one, the odds are about 1 in 150. But you'd have to walk back and forth in between the Pokemon Center and that house, and Pacific Log doesn't even let you run, so you'd have to walk. Oh, the pain. What was on the Mirage Island? Just Wynot and lychee berries. You can look up pictures of it. It's pretty unremarkable. The lychee berry is a good berry, but not that good, you know? I can hear them at night, but I haven't gone on a frog adventure to find them, says Text Eclipse. I love the sound of frogs at night. It's so peaceful. When I was typing that, I was thinking of making a joke on it. Lychee, or however you spell it. The first weird berries that came to mind were the Enigmas. The Enigma berry, I think we were talking about it maybe on the last stream, because I want to try one. I feel like that would be the yummiest berry, the most mysterious berry. I want to eat one of them. They look so confusing. I believe you can get them, Linus Train, by like... There were e-reader berries. Do you guys remember the e-reader? But the e-reader berries were only available, I think, in Japan for a certain period of time, and they're not like unlocked by the e-reader. The code doesn't already exist in your game. It's like kind of patched. It's like kind of patched in by the e-reader, I believe. So if you like try to trade them, they turn into Enigma berries. That was like their solution to like not letting you move them around, if I remember correctly. But yeah, they made it very hard to get a lot of e-reader berries for whatever reason, which is kind of excessive maybe, but okay, so let's go ahead and check our team really quick. But yeah, the e-reader did not do well, so a lot of e-reader features were discontinued before they ever left Japan, which is kind of a shame, but alright, Landgrave is ready. Skitty will help us in a pinch, but probably not much other than that. Text Eclipse still has their e-reader and their Eon ticket? That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, hang on. I gotta read all these frog facts. At my mom's house, when it rained, frogs had slipped between the window and the wall to break into the house. Frog attack! I went to Hawaii a few months ago. Those frogs are not peaceful. What do you mean? Did they like bite you? I never had one, but I remember the OG Animal Crossing and e-reader stuff. I got a shiny Amari yesterday after a quick 205 SRs. Oh, that's not bad. Wow. That's a fun shiny, too. Looked them up. They couldn't be obtained in Western games. Sag. Hawaiian frogs are so loud. I'm Brawly, Dewford's gym leader. I've been churned in the rough waves of these parts, and I've grown tough in the pitch-black cave. So you want to challenge me? Let's see what you're made of. I am made of Skitty. Let's go. Okay, so he opens with Machop. Yeah, I guess let's just see what happens. Let's see if we'll get lucky. I don't know. 3 Skitties in a trench coat. Oh boy. Okay, not going great. Could be better for sure, for sure, for sure. Come on, LG, get his ass. Let's go. Almost had an e-reader. I was super young when I went to a yard sale. She bought me a red GBA SP Red Edition. There was an e-reader and all the cards next to it, but I didn't know what it was, so I left without it. It was only $3. Oh, the agony. Well, unfortunately, it just wasn't a very good feature, so I don't think you missed out on too much there, but... Okay, so Landgrave is down and out. I guess we'll go to Hilda? Come on, Hilda, you got this, girl. Kill. No, super potion! Nice 5-hit. Yeah, but then he's super potioned, like a hater. Yes! Make him so sleepy, Hilda. Lull him to sleep. Okay, so Sing is really inaccurate, so that's very lucky. But with Hilda, I feel like it's more skill than luck. Yes, slap him! And she's got the silk scarf on, so it hits a little harder than it would otherwise, but of course Machop woke up immediately. Critical hit, because Karate Chop has increased odds of critting, so now we only have Joshua left. Good lord. Alright, Josh man, kill him. End his miserable life. E-reader's definitely a novelty. In practice, it was meh. There was a Mario Party that you played through, which is kind of crazy. Whoa! I didn't know about that. Okay, so I believe he has Metatite and then Makuhita. I don't think his team is significantly different in this gen and the other gen. He used Light Screen, which is annoying. I think Ground is physical this gen, so it doesn't actually matter, and his speed fell, so... he's trying to use Focus Punch, which I didn't remember was in existence in his team. Maybe that was a change in Emerald version. Okay, so now we just have to beat this thing. It's level 19, so I think it's gonna be faster than us, so I'm gonna... No, it's not faster than us. Okay, well... Shoot, I would have liked to have slowed it down there, but whatever. It's attack rose and it's defense rose. I guess I could lower its accuracy a little bit. Oh god. It's just bulking up. Joshua carry prig. No more bulking up. Please stop bulking. Become less bulky. Oh god, 3 bulk ups in a row. This is actually agony. You know what? I'm gonna go for a 3rd mud slap because I'm scared now. Oh good, okay, light screen wore off. That's something. Setting up on you, Lamau. And here it comes. Vital throw. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Oh sweet Jiminy. I'm gonna go ahead and use a super potion. Oh gosh. Okay, at least it missed with the arm thrust, and now we can start hitting back. Oh my god, it does so little damage. Oh no. Oh no, oh gosh. And it is a berry. Oh boy, this has not gone well, dear readers. Yeah, I think I might have to take the L on this one, go back to the cave, and get our boys a little stronger, because relying on the accuracy is pretty bad strat. I was right though, this town does not have a Pokemon Center. How is he still hitting me? I've lowered his accuracy so many times. He's such a little hater. Playing through Leaf Green, I have Sandshrew. Sandshrew doesn't learn any good moves by level up. The only one it gets is Sandtomb at 45. Oh my gosh, that's devastating. Oh, Vital Throw always hits. Oh, that's what I was missing. You're totally right. Thank you. It's just toying with you. Yeah, okay, so there's no point in doing Mud Slap. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to try this one again, mateys. At least I can go down with an honorable knowledge that I reduced its stats many a time. Alright, good try, Joshua. This is a wipe indeed. Let's go ahead and update our overlay to include one big beautiful whiteout. Oh, it's so good. It's so healthy. Oh boy. Alright, let's go get stronger. Let's go get huge. Vital Throw is gonna be rough to deal with, but you know, there's not much we can do about it. Whining's not gonna help, so I'm gonna go become powerful. Maybe we'll find a shiny while we're grinding. I can always dream and wish and hope and pray that it'll all work out. Don't sand attack me, you tramp, you stinker. I don't have to put up with this kind of behavior in this my cave on my Nuzleaf's birthday, which I just decided is right now. That one's very weak, so we're not gonna bother. A Rapscallion, yes, a Scoundrel, a Rapscallion, a ne'er-do-well. He's got poor breeding, low IVs, he's cringe, he's fail. I don't respect him. 0 out of 10. Zubat looks very cute in this sprite. It's got a big ol' head. This is before Leech Life became a 80 attack power move. That was one of the funniest adjustments they've ever made in the history of Pokemon, taking Leech Life from just garbage tier Absorb to truly one of the best bug moves in the whole history of the game. I hope they at least made themselves laugh with that decision, because it is very funny. Okay, Sableye. That's something solid to train against. I remember not really knowing that, what's it called? That Sableye had a mouth for a long time, because it doesn't really show in the sprite. Base boosted Leech Life. Makuhita, you fat blank stumbles. Well, it's all the EXP that he's full of, just for me. That's funny. My roommate has a computer upstairs and a computer downstairs, and they're like synced up. So sometimes he forgets to turn off the monitor on this one down here, so I can see that he's starting to play Civ right now. God, speed! Been quiet, but it's because I managed to snag an invite to a certain site. Oh, I'm glad, Delta! Oh, whoops, I keep using cut. I need to pay attention. This is a dark type. I mean, a ghost type. A jost. Alright, there we go. Now I can judge all of Clay's moves in Civ 6. It's like I'm streaming and then he's streaming, but he doesn't know that he's streaming. It's a private stream just for my judgment. Ghost type, pronounced Jost. A jeans type. The denim type. If you guys could add any one type to Pokemon, whether it's just for aesthetics or it's balancing or whatever it may be, what would you add? Because I was always kind of interested in like a sound type. I think there's a lot of Pokemon that could fit into that category. Obviously the whole Whismur family, the whole Zubat family, Noivern, some other ones probably. I don't know how it would fit balance-wise. Maybe it could be... Because, like, I'm trying to think what's dominating the meta right now. What needs to be nerfed? I know that Fairy is very strong. Maybe it could have some sort of a resistance to Fairy or something like that that could balance it out a little bit. Yeah. I just think it would be cool. Let's see. Vapis stream sniping clay. A Jeans ghost. A Jost, if you will. Buff grass to beat ghost. Yes. Grass needs improvements like nobody's business. It is a bad situation for grass. How could something be weak to sound outside of sound? Yeah, it's a good question. I guess fairy types are so, like, pretty, they probably wouldn't like being blasted with sound waves. I don't know. Maybe they could sort of, like, introduce some new sound type Pokemon that are very, like, rock music-y, you know what I mean? Like, kind of like metal. They could make Obstagoon be dark sound type, you know? I think that'd be fun. A flame type would be kind of neat. Flame separate from fire? Tell me more. I'm intrigued. Light. Oh yeah, light would be cool. Back in the day I really wanted light type, but psychic is already kind of that. Yeah. Because, I mean, with as many types as there are, they've pretty much covered all their bases. But light is the one thing that I feel like, oh, that would not be a hard adjustment to make. A lot of Pokemon would fit that, a lot of moves would fit that. It's different than fire, it's different than fairy, it's different than psychic. It's easy to understand, you know? Sound is a little bit more like, well, is that a type? Toxicity is a rocker. I love Toxicity. Toxicity is one of those Pokemon where, like, I don't know if you've ever had this before, where, like, you see something and your initial impression is like, I hate that. And then, like, moments later, you're like, actually, it's based. That was my experience with Toxicity. I looked at it and was like, oh, that's awful. And it just, I don't know what shifted in my brain to be like, it's actually the best. I love it. I would do anything for it. I'd die for it. Hi, Modal. How are you? That's how I feel about the new Suicune's Texty Clips. Yeah, that's another good example. My instinct was like, ugh. And then almost immediately, like, yeah, I love it. This is my Blorbo. You already know, Vaps, says Modal. What do I already know? How you're doing? Well, I don't know. Tell me again in public. Based on what? Says Stumbles. Based on being based. Stress buying a gyro to cope. Do you guys say gyro, gyro, hero? I've heard many different pronunciations for that food. I think it's technically hero, but I feel like kind of a tool saying it that way. I don't know why. Euro. Yeah. I think it's like if I'm buying like a croissant, I feel kind of like a tool if I say like croissant, you know? Because like it feels like you're overemphasizing the French. I don't like Toxis, is it? Tox is a little funny looking. Okay, so Joshua's leveled, which is good. Texty Clips, that's a really good transcription of how I said that. A conservative franchise owner owning the libs, so wishing death on everyone in the path of the hurricane. Just him being insufferable in general. Well, bad news for him is I simply refuse to die. I'm gonna live forever, and every day's gonna be perfect. So he can just write that down in his little stupid notebook that says Zach's stupid notebook on it. He can write in big Sharpie, Katie is invulnerable. You're so right, Queen. I know, King, right? Oh my gosh. I reckon we're just gonna get a lot of rain on Sunday and Monday, but, you know, you gotta prepare for anything, so. Maybe we'll get some wind. We tend to get a lot of heavy wind, because we're kind of up on a hill, so, like, anytime weather comes through, we get hail, we get wind, stuff falls off roofs and all that. If California's getting hurricanes, everyone in the South is screwed. Yeah, it's, that globe sure do be warming, don't it? Come on, Hilda, pull through! Literal translation for Japanese name for psychic is Esper. That makes sense. That's why they made the kitten. Hilda got 69 EXP. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, we're just gonna get Hilda up to the next level, and then we will go beat Brawly, and it'll be perfect and easy, and everything will be effortless, and then we can move on. That's exactly how it's gonna go. That's exactly how it's gonna go. Hilda is living so hard, my baby. I love Hilda so much. You know a lot about Heavy Wind. Are you calling me a farter? What's the implication there? Aaron is my boy, says Modal. Oh, I thought you were saying Hilda was your baby, but Aaron is your baby. Fab is loud and proud. Oh my god. So dumb. Dude, I was complaining on Wednesday about those big bumps on my arms from the vaccines, and I still have them. I'm so bumpy. When is the bump gonna leave? I keep, like, massaging it, and it is getting better, but it's not great. I didn't ask to have lumpy bump biceps for a week. Hilda's also part of this family. I really need a wild Pokemon to come out. There we go, thank you. I just needed to complain about it loudly. Pretty good joke, Stumbles. Okay, I can't do anything with Sableye if I just use Skitty, so we're gonna switch to Joshua, using Murphy's Law against him. I like Sableye's little pose here. Like, eh. I'm even wearing a Sableye shirt right now. Do I look just like him? Ah, it's so good. Like starting to text a red light to get it to change. I think that stuff is real. I feel like, I know it's not, but I do feel like that stuff is real. It feels real. It feels like you can manipulate the fabric of the world around you by just hoping that something won't happen. I think that happens. Okay, Hilda's almost there. I thought I walked into a Sableye PNG tuber, yes. I look just like it. You don't notice until it's inconvenient. Yup. No, I'm sure it's completely like confirmation bias. It just feels so real. I also really like Marshtomp's fun back sprite pose there. He's doing the YMCA arms. He's ready to party. Alright, we'll start running towards the exit so we can battle things on the way out. I like Zubat's sprite in this gen too because of the shadow underneath its little tail stringies. It looks like it's just hovering like an inch off the ground. Like if it stopped flapping for a second, it would be able to walk around on its little leggies. Okay, Hilda leveled up. We are going to do this again, and we're going to do a better job this time. So I believe, what happened last time? He opened with Machop, then Meditite, then Makuhita. Is that right? I have a book about reality manipulation. It's real, that stuff. Arizona YMCA's were wild back then. I had a kid there that hated me for no reason and tried to call me gay for my shoes being pink. They were white, he was colorblind. Oh, that's funny. Wow. Nothing gayer than wearing white shoes. You know what? Honestly, though, his confidence is kind of intriguing. That he knew he was colorblind, I assume, and was just like, I know what color that is. His comic fab ever has Zubat with the tail wing leggies are. No, but she should. There's a lot of comedy potential there. You know what, actually, Mecha Ninja? I'm gonna write that down in my little list of app comics I want to make, because that's really funny. Where is my note? There we go. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Vap asks Zubat what the purpose of her little tail leggy things is. Save draft. Okay, there we go. Truly makes you think, doesn't it? So, okay, what? What do I want to do here? I guess I'll just open with Landgrave again. It feels wrong, but don't know what else I can do. Hi, Brawly. I took 10 minutes to go hang out in that wet cave on the edge of town, and somehow it made me different. So this time I'm gonna win. The cave changed me. It did. I'm perfect now. I'm gonna use growth. Why not? Let's just see what happens. And he's probably gonna use karate chop and knock me out in one go. Okay, he bulked up. That's fine. I don't care. Why would I care? It's no big deal. I'll just bullet him with my bullet seeds. I'll send him right to bullet hell. Right into Toby Fox's Undertale. Nuzleaf actually kind of looks like an Undertale enemy, doesn't it? I forgot how. Wow, Vap. What did you forget how? So hopefully I can hit with at least 3 bullet seeds this time and knock it out before it starts killing me with its double bulked up amazing fists. Yes, 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 Landgrave, let's go! Forgot how bad Gen 3 growth was. Yup, it sucked. Alright, phew. Meditite, that's fine. We sort of have a type advantage here because it's part psychic and we're part dark. Not that we have any dark moves, but, you know, it's gonna try to use Focus Punch, but we will not allow such slander against my Landgrave. Grave of the land. It's kind of perfect, actually, because Meditite looks like its mouth is open, and then I'm just shooting all these little coconuts right into it. Like it's hungry. Slandgrave, if you will. I will. Eat up, bud. Yum, 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 yum. No, 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 no! Landgrave, no! Oh gosh. He's gonna heal. But this is going better than last time, by a good amount, so I'm optimistic. Come on, Landgrave, you gotta hit many, many times. Ah, there's a fruit fly in here. Okay, Focus Punch, which I don't really want to get hit by, because I believe it's like 120 base power, 150 or something. It's monstrously strong. Meditite's not a very good Pokemon, but still, a move like that hits hard, especially with Stab. And that seems to be his only real strategy with this poor Meditite, so... Come on, come on, come on, come on, you got this, bud, you got it. Oh, no, 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 come on. Come on, you couldn't have hit one more? No, Brawly! Brawly! 1 HP. Just gonna watch Clay play Civ instead of this dumb stream. He's reading the terms of service. Well, Cut is at least reliable, I guess. Okay, come on, Landgrave. You can hit him 3 times. I believe that you can. In my heart, in my soul. Cut does way more damage than anything he's got. Ah! Okay, alright. We're doing really good. Now we just need to deal with this Makuhita. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I think I'm just gonna straight up switch to old Josh. Swish. And not try to mess around. And I'm not gonna worry about lowering his accuracy. I'm faster than him, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm actually gonna check the stats of these moves real quick. Mudshot is 55-35, Water Gun is 40-100. So Mudshot is definitely the best move I can make here, is just spamming it. Nintendo Swish for the Nintendo Bish. Alright, we're just gonna have to be fortunate here and hope he doesn't start layering bulk ups. Okay, that actually did a lot of damage before he started getting his defense up really high, so I'm sort of cautiously optimistic here. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is the Citrus Berry is gonna kick in, and we'll see how much that heals. All the way, okay. Don't love that. Oh my gosh, I crit, but I didn't quite knock him out. Oh my gosh, Joshua. Oh, old oily Josh is going crazy out here. Vital Throw is still pretty strong. I did it! I did it! He didn't heal. He used all his super potions on that dumb Meditite. Oh, okay. He's ballin'. Whoa, whoa, you made a bigger splash than I expected. You've got me. Take this gym badge. Oh my gosh, Oily Josh. You put the oil in Oily Josh today. Holy cow. Oh, that was lucky. Yikes. That Citrus Berry is a very powerful berry at this point in the game. Okay, so now I can use Flash, and I think he gives you the TM for bulk up. Stabilize the instant win button against Brawly and Emerald. Makavita no longer has knockoff. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that was an oversight or if it was on purpose. Very interesting. Okay, so proud to report we have a shiny new gym badge. I'll go ahead and update the overlay. And I'm gonna save the game and do a quick backup really quickly. Yeah, that makes sense, I am Coco. It's a little OP. Go ahead and save. There we go. Okay, all saved up. Well, that went better than I kind of thought. After that first sweep, I was thinking I might really be in trouble, but not bad, actually. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and heal up, and then we're gonna zip in, find Steven, and I think Steven gives us a copy of Steel Wing, which won't be relevant for quite some time. Eventually we'll get a Pokemon with wings that will be able to use Steel Wing, but then again, this isn't the only gym leader in Hoenn you can skip and save till way later. Okay. What other ones can you skip? I'm assuming like Winona, I think? Whoops. Oh my gosh, hitting the wrong button over and over and over and over and over. Okay, and then we're just gonna run all the way back here. Find Mr. Stone. Oh, I forgot you could even find Geodudes in here. They're not very common, are they? Well, Hilda doesn't need this time-wasting nonsense. Did Zubat have its gender difference of the differently sized fangs in this generation? I think it did. I mean, it's the only one, but I think there's no story locked behind beating Winona outside of introducing the crime bases. The crime bases? What's a crime base? That's Punchy Rock. Yeah, okay, Gen 4. That makes sense. Yeah, because this is a male and its teeth are the same as ever. Just little tiny 1 pixel specks. Oh, the Magma and Aqua bases. Yes, 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 you're right. I thought you were referring to the secret bases as crime bases, which is very funny. I wish they had just called them that. You can fill your crime base with plushies and plants. That'd be incredible. So I think my goal is that I would mostly like to try and keep my number of whited out under my number of gym badges. So far I technically am accomplishing that. Oh, I could use Flash, but I didn't pick up my, what's it called? My Ralts. So I guess we're just going to be feeling our way through here. It's not that complicated of a cave, though. It's fine. Crime bases are also known as landlord houses. Maybe, the trick house is a crime base as well. Alright, we don't need to be doing any more grinding in here. We've ground enough. Just gonna kind of feel my way forward. You might actually not be able to find Mawile on this floor. I think you might actually have to go up with the bike onto the other floor, and you can find Nosepass and Mawile after that. Maybe. I don't remember. I'm gonna stand up for a little bit. My legs are getting stiff from sitting down. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to adjust the camera, not my desk. There we go. Bug types received the short end of the stick the first 3 gens. Yeah, they really did. It's sad. It's just downright devastating because they're so cute. I love bug types, but I guess some of them are decent, but a lot of them really aren't. Like, I love Ledian. Ledian's one of my favorite Pokemon. And Ledian is very bad. Ledian and Spinarak, and yeah, there's a lot of really mediocre bug types those first couple gens, but you know, there's some honor maybe in continuing to use very bad Pokemon that you love. Boy, this sure would be easier with Flash. It would be nice to find a shiny Aeron. It's got like a red eye, I think, which I always thought was very cool. Oh my god, these encounter rates. Another Zooby Dooby. Do I have a repel, maybe? I might actually use one. What should Lydiana get? A new Evo or an alternate form? Ooh. A new Evo would be awesome. If Lydian was only the middle stage for that line, it would be great. There could be like an Ultra Bug. Okay, cool. Scooped up the Everstone, which we probably won't be using, but it just feels good to collect an item now and again. There's the stairs. And then I believe we just need to go left to take this staircase. Yes, okay, cool. Zubat's like, easy for gatekeeping you from leaving this cave. Isn't Buzzwole the Ultra Bug? I'm using a Lydian and X when it first came out. Brought it to the champion. That's awesome, I am Coco. My name is Steven. I'm gonna do him so dirty with this voice. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Oh, a letter for me. Handed over the letter. It's from Daddy. Okay, thank you. You went through all this trouble to deliver that. I need to thank you. And he gives me Steel Wing, which is a great little move. Same with Poochyena and Masudot and X. Your Pokemon appear quite capable if you keep training. You could even become the champion of the Pokemon League one day. And then we exchange phone numbers so I can text him memes from twitter.com.gov. Now I've got to hurry along, he says, leaving. Oh, Repel's effect wore off. Great, and we immediately encounter a Pokemon. Yeah, I think playthroughs are really fun when you use kind of bad Pokemon and just, like, commit to figuring out how to make them work. Especially if you've, like, played a lot of Pokemon and you're getting a little bit bored with the sort of, routine of it all. Okay, so now we can bounce. Isn't Twitter moving to... Or they want to remove blocking, but they can't. I talked about this a little bit at the beginning of the stream, but to have your social media software listed in the Google Play Store and on the Apple App Store, you have to allow blocking as a feature. So he could go ahead and remove blocking from X, but it would basically destroy the app's viability because no one could download it. He might do that though, so I won't rule it out, but commit to the biz is my guy. If there's anything I love to do, it's commit to the bit. I just want to get out of this dang cave. Go slate it up in Slateport. Web version still exists. That's true, that's true. But it would be really bad for the app to not be on mobile. That's really bad. If he wants to make the app profitable, which I think he does, at least in theory. That dude is so dumb for real. It's kind of fun that Dewford doesn't have a Pokemart, so you get a little desperate while you're here. You know, you like run out of stuff you need, and then the next town you go to is like the sales-based town. I always thought that was cool, that you go to like the market and stuff like that. Ahoy! For you, I'll go out to sea anytime. Alright, we are bound for Slateport. Anchors away! And we're gonna pass by the abandoned ship, which is right there. Goodbye. I think it's also fun that they like show you this route in preview before you get surfed, so you kind of get this notion of like, oh, can I come back here? And that's fun. We've made land in Slateport. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our boys. Yeah, we'll keep Hilda and Landgrave out front. There are a bunch of hidden items in this beach, but I like never remember where they are. They're all over the place. Mr. Briny goes Mach 5 straight into a public beach. My sandcastle's taking a long time to make. You can have this. Oh, sweet, soft sand. That's a good item for our marsh taunt. Let's fight this sailor. I've laid anchor in ports around the world. Me too. Sailor Huey and his Pokemon Dewey and Louie. How's that sand feel in your pocket, Vap? It's really good. I love it. Come on, Hilda. Beat up this seagull. Cat versus seagull violence. Well, she critted, but she didn't knock it out. Sag. I just really want to get to the next route so we can get our next friend. In fact, I don't think I have to do the Team Aqua stuff in the town before we go to the, what's it called? Route, Route 110, that's what it's called. I had to check my notes. I think we can just go straight to Route 110, so I might actually do that so that we can go catch our next friend before the end of the stream today. Because if I try to do everything in Slateport and then go there, it's not gonna work, so. Okay, low kick doesn't work very well because Skitty is a baby and very lightweight. And Cute Charm infatuated him. Hilda critted as a revenge. And knocked out Machop. Get the heck out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. Oh, we gotta go get some Sody Pops. I need some Sody Pops for my Pokemon. Get Hilda a little juiced up. I think there's some double battles here, which sounds fun. Hey Vap, it's me, Elliot. I just got cleaned in a battle. Okay. I don't know anyone said that phrase. I think this guy might give you an item. He's talking about not polluting the ocean, which is good. I think there's 2 kids underneath these umbrellas that I might be able to do a double battle with. Did I get it? Doesn't a beach umbrella look like a giant flower? My inner tube is round. Yes, double battle. Hey Vap, I just got clowned on. Must be a skill issue. Thanks, bye, Sismodal. He's right. Tuber Lola and Tuber Chandler sent out Tentacool and the strangely normal type Azurill. Kind of funny, that. So I guess we'll just use Bullet Seed. These guys are not very high level compared to our incredibly powerful team here, so it shouldn't take too long. Azurill's sprite is so cute in this game. Look at his little face. Oh my god. I feel bad using double slap on it, honestly. Look how cute he is. Got a big ol' grin. Getting squeezed by a jellyfish that then fell in love. Azurill used Splash. That's kind of sad. Trying its best, I guess. Oh gosh. Some tubers, eh? How many subs do they have? Azurill's such a cute baby. Landgrave grew in level and would like to learn Fake Out. I personally really like the move Fake Out, so I am going to take it. I'm going to get rid of Growth because it's just not very good. I think it would be better to get a round of Fake Out in rather than a round of Growth. He's got yet another awesome Tentacool. I feel bad for beating up that Azurill. He's just a little guy. Just a little guy. Oh, and he's got another one! No! Why do they have so many? Oh, it's tragic. Okay, well, at least get rid of that gross tentacle so we don't get poisoned or anything. Yeah, everyone's leveling pretty quickly. I'm pleased with this. For some reason I was remembering the level curve as being more harsh than it is, but it's really pretty reasonable. Fab, you monster, punching all these babies. I'm sorry, they just won't let me, they won't let me live. I'm gonna go turn the AC on. I'm sweating my buns off. Sorry if it's noisy. Or rather, it is noisy. I'm sorry. Okay. The air conditioning is on, and I can live and stop sweating. He kicked him and his sandcastle over. No! Well, Nuzleaf is a dark type. It's a dark grass type, so it really would be the Pokemon that would kick over a kid's sandcastle for sure. I think it was funny. Alright, let's go ahead and switch some dudes around. Well, actually, Hilda is only level 18, and she needs to be at 19, so... Time to beat up another little kid and their little adorable baby Pokemon. I wish one of these kids just had, like, a monstrous Pokemon. Just like a Hariyama or something, so I felt less bad about the whole thing. Mightyena. Oh my god, the AC feels so much better. I was really starting to get the, like, all over, like that prickling sensation you get when you're too hot, you know? Zigzagoon, one of my favorite normal type fodder Pokemon. It's so cute, and its sprite is really cute in this gen too. A kid with Coke bottle glasses and snot dripping out his nose, throwing out a salamis. That'd be awesome. Yo, trainers, whether you're hot to trot or cool cat not, chill at my papa's spot. I always forgot about that girl. Alright, let's go be hot to trot. Or cool cat not, it doesn't matter. He's gonna show me how great his Pokemon are, but I'm not allowed to cry. I kind of do want to cry because they're really adorable. That's a different type of crying, though. I don't think that's what he's talking about. No, don't use charm. Come on. No. No, you can't do this to me. No, not again. Come on, just use Splash. Just use Splash and take the L. You don't need to do it this way. They're just making it painful. It's not even worth that much EXP. I'm gonna switch out the baby tripping you for killing it. I don't have a choice. So something interesting that you guys may remember from this generation is that in Ruby and Sapphire, each town after Slateport, not each town, but many of the towns after Slateport have a contest hall. And they're kind of in weird order. I think Slateport has like the Hyper Contest Hall, which is like the 3rd level of difficulty. And you have to go to like different towns to go to the beginning level, which I think is Verdant Turf, and it's this whole complicated thing. In this game, all of the contest halls are in Lily Cove, and you basically can't do contests until you get to Lily Cove, which I think is a little awkward, but is better than the RSE system. So I don't remember what is in the place of the contest hall in Slateport. I want to say it's some kind of Battle Frontier, like, facility type thing, but I don't remember, so we'll have to go check that out. I agree, I am Coco. I am planning on doing some contest stuff in this game, but like I just said, we won't be able to do it until we're in Lily Cove at the earliest. So, but I would like to win some ribbons. I think that would be a nice little treat for my powerful boys for coming this far, or that far. They haven't come this far yet. Come on, Hilda, please. We're just here for soda, Hilda. You don't need to draw this out. Can't wait for Hilda's sleigh on the runway. Yes! Yes. Everyone will just see her and point and start screaming and cheering. It is going to be difficult, though, because we'll be having to make Pokeblocks with the NPCs, and because this is an emulated copy, we will not be able to get the berry, or the Pokeblock Master, who's rather hard to get. I think that's right, Stumbles. I think it is. That sounds really familiar. Just have to beat one more guy, and then he'll give us some sodas, which is nice. Not sure if I'll be here for the end of the stream, so I need to go pick up Chipotle, but consider this an early raid reminder. Thank you, Delta. Godspeed. I want some Chipotle, too. Maybe I'll get Chipotle after this. That sounds wonderful. Oh, come on, Hilda. You had a 5% chance of missing that, girl. Maybe she's just tired. She's been through a lot today. We'll give her a break. I'm gonna switch her out with Landgrave. She's grown fatigued. Not every queen can slay 24/7. She needs her beauty rest. She's doing her best, Fab. I really loved that mode. Yeah, I remember enjoying that too. Yeah, I would like to do that a little bit, just for funsies. Alright, well, Hilda will have her confusion worn off now that she was switched out, so we can go back to her. She's had a little rest. She's fine now. Everything's fine. Come on, H-girl. Let's get it. Let's kill this fish. There we go. Now she's doing great. She just needed a little power nap. A 10-second power nap. And there we go. Level 19. Her stats continue to be very mediocre, but she's got the spirit. Oh, and she wants to learn Assist. I love Assist. Assist is kind of a dumb move, but you know what? I think I'm gonna take it, because it's funny. I think I'm gonna get rid of Tackle, because we have Double Slap, which is statistically usually better, and we'll go with Assist. And I might regret that, but that's okay, because I'm willing to live with my choices, I think. Probably. A catnap. That's true, a catnap. And And then Joshua will take out the rest of the trash with his beautiful mud balls. Near, 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 near. Chop is down and out, and now we can get our nice 6-pack of Sody Pop. You're scorching hot. Those battles blazed. I'm more than just satisfied. As thanks for showing me your hot streak, some soda. For a kid, that's the ultimate prize. And then you can buy more soda from him, but I won't worry about that for now. We can come back if we need to. But I would like to go ahead and go catch our next Pokemon. It's Roxanne! I heard from Brawly you're moving up through the ranks of trainers at an incredible clip. I'd rather not think that I can't beat you. I promise I'll shape up my gym so you can challenge us again. That's right, you can rematch the gyms in this game, which is pretty sick. Would you rather, whenever money is added to your water bank account, hear Mario Coin get Zelda Rupee get Pokemon EXP bar sound? Sodas are good heals. I think I might go with the Pokemon one because then it's easier to hide. I could just kind of like make the noise with my mouth as though that's what it is. So there's Team Aqua. Because it's kind of like a whoop noise. So I could just do that every time that I put money in my wallet and be like, oh, that's just a little quirk that I have is that I make that noise. And then people wouldn't think I was having a supernatural experience. A rupee! Heard you kicked Brawly's Legos over and made him cry. That was pretty based and Riz-pilled. I'm always based and Riz-pilled. Okay, let's see. Yes, we can go north. We are on Route 110. Oh, but I have to go to this patch of grass. But technically it's Route 110, so I think we can get the Pokemon we're looking for. Give me just a minute. I need to run to the bathroom real quick, and then we will get our new friend. I'll be right back. 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Let's see. Enjoy roller cookies. If you made that sound anytime you added money to your wallet, you'd look crazy. I would! Imagine the long rupee sound from so many units of currency filling your wallet. Would it be 1 rupee noise per dollar? There's a lot of coin sounds, though. Random Poochyena sounds. Vap is dealing with a Poochyena in the house. Yeah, I'm just fighting one. Okay, so we have Sing on Skitty, so I'm going to go ahead and lead with Skitty. And this Pokemon is a 2%, so we could find it immediately. Fingers crossed that we do. I would love that. Nope, this is not it. Electrike is a much higher encounter rate. I'm fine with that, Stumbles. Yeah, I think in any of the scenarios that Mecha Ninja proposed, you would look like a crazy person, so I'm just trying to minimize how much of a crazy person I look like, I think. There's Gulpin! I love Gulpin's little face. Gulpin is also not the friend we're looking for. Multiple sounds is Mecha Ninja. Yeah, if it's 1 sound per dollar, that's pretty rough. Though I guess if it was the EXP bar sound, it would just be like really long if you got like $50 or whatever. It would be like, ooh. You know? Or would it be 1 level up per dollar? That would be really bad. Then I would want the rupee if it was 1 level up per dollar. You were the only one to hear it? Okay, if I'm the only one to hear it, then... That's a good question. What are the options again? Mario coin get, rupee get, or EXP bar sound? I like the EXP bar sound. I think I'm gonna go with that one. I would want it specifically to be the Gen 4 one because the Gen 4 HP and EXP bars were so agonizingly slow. I think that would be very funny. That'd be Electrike's ironing board head. Me too. I used to always catch Electrike in this gen when I was a kid. I didn't always keep its evolution on the team, but I just really liked Electrike. He's just a little green dog with a big, beautiful artichoke-looking melon. His face is so big for his body. He looks like one of those dogs that's like a crossbreed between a big and a small breed. Just beautiful, really. Okay, so this is not what we're looking for, but it is very cute, and I want everyone to please clap for Minen. Yay, Minen! I love Minen. I think that one's a relatively low encounter rate here, but it is not our 2% encounter rate that we're looking for. There's Mr. Ironing Board himself. He kind of looks like a VeggieTales character. The green smoothness. Applause, cries. I have a Minen OC. I'll draw art for her one day. You should, it's so cute. Mecha Ninja cheered 1 bit! Clap, 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 clap. Thanks, Mecha Ninja. Oddish. I forgot you could get Oddish here. I got a shiny Oddish, an emerald version, when I was a kid. I think I evolved it into a Blossom, if I remember correctly. And then when I got Oras, I got a shiny Gloom, and I evolved it into a Vileplume. So, I don't know. It's kind of full circle. To my recollection, this could be incorrect, but as far as my records hold, I think that the Oddish family is the only time I've gotten, like, the same shiny family twice. I remember being almost annoyed when I got the Gloom, because I was like, well, it's a shiny, but I've already had this shiny, but thankfully it was a split evolution family, so... I love how you pronounce Oras. How... do people say Or-as? I'm really putting the ass in Or-as. I shouldn't be doing that, but I do. Or-as. Oros. Oros? Is that right? Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Yes, here's our friend! Our 2% Plusle! Oh, he's a rare little guy, but he's our rare little guy, and he's so happy to see us, too. He's like, hey! His little arms, he's so cute. Ah, yes, okay. Awesome, so let's catch this guy. Remember shiny hunting for the first time at Oras while playing Halo and freaking out my team finding a shiny Eevee. That's awesome. We'll just use a normal Pokeball because we have a whole bunch of these things. And then I'm gonna open my random fantasy name generator. Make sure we get some good names. Uh-oh, I think I've lost my my name generator. There we go. Is this the one I was using? Yeah, I think this is the one I was using. It was right here. Okay, cool. We didn't catch him on the first ball. We'll keep trying, and then I'll use the generator. As soon as we actually catch him, I'll click refresh. Named a lot of my Pokemon after berries. Real life berries or Pokemon berries? I shiny hunted my Latias and Oras. How do you play Halo and shiny hunt at the same time? Mecha Ninja's just built different. Alright, we got our cheering Pokemon. It has the trait of cheering on its fellow Pokemon. By sharding out the electricity it releases from its paws, it creates pom-poms for cheering. It's so cute. I love him. Okay, let's go ahead and hit the male name generator, and we've got Hordus. Hordus. Okay. Hordus. H O R D U. No, not hoarder. Hordus. Yay, Hordus. Let's look at Hortus. Hortus has a rash nature, an irrelevant ability, and that's pretty much it. He's just a special little positive guy, and I love him. And we're gonna put him at the front and go heal him up. Hortus sounds like his voice is heavier than his body. Yeah, he comes out and is like, Plossel. Plossel, Plossel. Hi, Vap, it's Jerry. Jerry, you have called me already once today. You can't just casually call someone again. You can find Plossel in Hordes. Wow, that's funny. Okay, cool. All healed up, and do we have an item we could give dear Hortus? Probably just a berry, if I had to guess. Yeah, I think a berry is probably the best move while we get him all powerful and jacked and ready to kill. Oh, Hortus, welcome to the team. Oh, I need to update the overlay. Give me just a second to pop Hortus on there. Meow, 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 meow. This goes without saying, but Plussel's really not a very good Pokemon, so this is going to be even funnier to add to the team. It's supposed to be good with its you know, with Minun. The two of them are supposed to be good for double battles, but that's pretty much just irrelevant, so... Okay, I think that is it for me today because we got our next Pokemon and it is 5:59, so I will see you guys on Wednesday next week. And have a wonderful weekend, and don't forget to eat hordes of droppings, my friends. Sorry, Delta, we're stopping now. Raid reminder, oh yeah, the Brennan fight next week. That's right, we're definitely going to be doing the Brennan fight next week. And then Hoomst may I raideth? Who is alive right now? Who's alive and well on twitch.com.gov? Oh, it looks like Nyachi is. Let's raid Nyachi. Oh, and her stream is long day, please be gentle, so you better be nice to her. Okay, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Raid message is, hope you have a good weekend. Sorry you had a bad day. That's a really long raid message. Alright, goodbye my Hortus of Bortus. I'll see you later.